Hey, the Thabreakmaster here, and I'm here today to give you my dub thoughts on Parasyte The Maxim. So, this has been running on Toonami for quite some weeks now, and yeah. I've been meaning to make a video on this, but hey, it's here now. Better late than ever, I always say. So when it comes to this dub of Parasyte, what my thoughts are on it. Sentai, because they're the ones that dubbed this show here. And I have to say, you guys kind of dropped the ball here. All right, like, I'm just gonna keep it real with you guys. You guys kind of dropped the ball pretty hard on this dub. I don't enjoy it at all, really. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad overall. I'm just gonna keep it real with you guys, and I'm gonna give you the reasons why I don't think it's that good. Just off the fact when it comes to the side characters, to just the majority of the dub in general, a lot of the voice actors are just giving off a very subpar performance. You know, they're not really surprising me. They're not impressing me. They're not. I feel like there's a lot more that everybody in this dub could do. Besides one character, there's one person that's literally actually doing an amazing job, and that is Brittany Karbowski as Miki. Brittany is doing an amazing job as Miki. It has the right voice for him. The acting is right there. She isn't dropping any lines, and she's just doing an amazing job as Miki, I have to admit. So Brittany, keep it up. Keep freaking up. Like, you're good. But everybody else, like I said, needs a lot more work, because this is kind of ridiculous. Like, some of the Parasytes are not that bad, because one thing they actually capture, which I am impressed with, is the fact that they don't show like a lot of emotions, and that's good, because that's the whole point. Like, they're not super emotional like things in the first place, so they're not supposed to show a lot of emotion, and they do capture that. Besides Tamiya Reiko, even though, because she's a parasite, she has a parasite inside of her, and Tamiya Reiko, she seems to come off a little bit more emotional than she needs to be at times, and I wish she can try to tone that down a bit, become more monotone. You don't need to have too much going on there. Though there will be times where you need to do that, because when it comes to Tamiya Reiko's character, later on in the series, she gets to be a little bit more emotional because things start happening, and it's quite interesting. So I look forward to seeing that and seeing her performance on that, because she's doing a decent job. She's doing a decent job. Isn't the greatest, but like I said, there's a lot more improvement when it comes to her acting in general. I'll have to say this though. There are two characters in this dub that are doing a pretty poor performance, like really poor, honestly. And I hate to say this. I hate to say this, because they're pretty vital characters. I mean, one of them's it's the main character, Shinichi. Like, it's the main character. And when it comes to Shinichi, I don't understand what the problem is. It's like, one, his voice doesn't quite fit him. That's one thing. It's a little too deep. It just comes off a little odd. And then, not only is the voice not fitting, the acting I don't know the words. Like, I'm speechless when it comes to his acting. You're doing quite bad, I have to admit. Like, it's really bad. It's cringeworthy in some cases, because I was watching this episode, and it's just like, he's supposed to have this emotion. I just did not believe it. It was so weak. I was like, what is this? Like, God, I don't know. It's as bad as the dub of Another. Like, Another's dub. And there's another dub from Sentai Filmworks, and I don't like Another's dub, because they just didn't even follow the lip sync for one, and then a lot of the acting just really was falling to pieces in that dub for some reason, and Shinichi's doing that same thing. Like, he is just dropping all of his lines. He doesn't sound convincing in majority of the things he's doing. Like, when he's talking normal, he's not bad then, just regular, just straight up, just regular talking, like how I'm doing, right? Just talking to you guys. Like, that's okay, but when he has to put any kind of emotions, when he has to put anything else in there, it just goes all over the place, and I'm just like, I don't understand what happened. It's like, where's the ADR director right here? Because something should have happened, because he was not doing good. And the other person that was doing pretty freaking poor performance as well, not as bad as Shinichi though. Not like, Shinichi is just, like I said, he is the worst one in this dub. I apologize, but it's not a good performance. But it's his father. It's just Shinichi's father. he is also not doing that good of a performance. Now, he has a lot less lines than Shinichi, because Shinichi, again, he's the main character, but he matters too. And he is dropping a lot of lines as well, and he just doesn't sound convincing in a lot of things that he is saying as well. It's just like the voice fits for him, for the father, even though it's quite deep. I like, but it works. It works. It's just the acting is kind of all over the place with him as well, and it just doesn't sound believable. I don't feel it. I don't know. It's just there's a lot of things going on when it comes to these two in particular, and I'm just like, I don't know what happened and what the ADR director was thinking, or I'm curious of what went on there, because it's like they just really weren't sounding good. Like, it's the kind of way I can say it. So honestly, I'd say skip this dub. I mean, you can go and watch it because it is on Toonami right now, and hey, if you want to support Toonami, watch the show and everything like that. And I'm still gonna do that and everything, so I want to support Toonami, but I don't like this dub for Parasyte. I just, like I said, there's a lot of misses here. You know, there's a lot of things that need to be fixed with this dub, and I just feel like I don't know. I'm kind of confused on exactly why the dub sounds like this. You know, Miki's doing an amazing job, but everybody else, like I said, it's just So those are just my thoughts on Parasyte's English dub. What are your guys' thoughts on the dub of Parasyte? Leave comments below and tell me like this video or dislike it. Hey, it is what it is. Just my thoughts on it, in my opinion. So yeah, it's been the Thabreakmaster, and until then, people, break out.